We just interviewed an awesome guest.
So much fun. Charlotte Bennardo. She was telling us about getting her MFA.
And I think it was great to hear how it all got done, because like she went through it, like I mean, she started off as a journalist and that didn't work out. And then she found somebody that she actually co-wrote books with, which like I mean, I think I've tried. It's not easy to co-write a book. And I loved how she described how it all worked, because that's always for me, that's always the hard part, right? Like
Yeah, I think like it was, and I think with different people you do it in ways. Like I think for both of the stories that I tried to do co-write with someone, we had the dual POV. So we would have one person would write one POV and then the other person would write the other POV. And that worked for us. I mean, as far as like writing the story itself, we just never finished, and maybe we'll get to go back and someday finish those.
Oh, I hope so.
They were a lot of fun. But then, she was telling us a different way that she and her partner worked on books. Like in the first story, they did the dual POVs, but the second time they had a different way, which was really interesting. And so, definitely watch the episode and tell you a little bit about that. But yeah, she had a lot of good tips and a lot of great information if you're thinking about going back and getting an MFA, and kind of told about the process that she went through for that. And that was a lot of fun, because I never even thought to go back and get going back to school. Like I was like, oh, I mean,
well, you hear both sides, right?
Even though I write, I never thought to go and get an MFA. Like I thought, okay, maybe I'll go back and get my archaeology master's, because that was my major, right?
Awesome.
Like, well, but I never used that. I have an anthropology degree that I don't use, right? Like, so.
Well, you did write a story.
Well, I did write a story about it, but you know what I mean? So I never, when I'm thinking about going back and getting a master's, because I have thought about it, I just never thought of going in that direction. And that was really inspirational in a lot of ways.
Absolutely, because it's something that I've thought about, because I keep hearing like good things are bad things, like a lot of people say like it was the best thing I did, and other people say like, you don't really need it. And I feel like what she was telling us about, maybe you don't really need it, but what they do teach you is very cool. Like I mean, the stuff that she was telling us, and if you listen to the episode, you'll see the kinds of classes that they were teaching her and what she had to do, and really impressive and really fun. Like, I mean,
I think that was the main thing that came across, was that it sounded like she had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And that's what's really, especially when you're not getting this for, at least I wouldn't be getting this for my career. Like I already have a career right now that I've been working on for the last 20 years, right?
Exactly.
Like I would be going back as an older student, and it would be more just to learn more about the craft of writing, and I would want it to be entertaining. I would want to have fun and enjoy it, because that's where I am in life right now.
Yeah, like I mean, I think the first time you go to college, we all have those classes which we take because we have to fill out the requirement. But I think that if you're going for an MFA, especially as an older student, you want to learn. Like I wouldn't want to have to take ceramics, you know what I mean? Like I would want to take the classes that she was taking so that I would know more when I got out of there how to be a better writer. And I feel like that's what she did, and it's awesome. Totally worth listening to this episode to see how and what and if it's worth it for you completely.
Because it went through more than just writing. It was the different aspects that go into publishing and getting published, and whether you want to publish traditionally, if you want to self-publish. And I mean, it just kind of, she broke down that, it was pretty like well-rounded as far as what they taught you. You got a good feel about just all the varying aspects of the writing process, and
I agree.
And you can tailor it for your schedule too, because she only took like 2 classes
per semester.
So,
and 18 months is not that long, like I mean, that you can do that. Like I mean, I don't think that's a problem. Of course, it always comes down to money, but like I mean, if you have the money, the budget for something like that, it might be something that you want to look at. But either way, it's kind of fun to hear about it.
It's definitely fun to hear about it. Dream a little dream.
Oh yeah, definitely. And the good thing about that is you come out of this MFA thing with a book written that's been revised, reviewed. You have a query for it, a synopsis for it. Like I mean, that in itself is kind of gold. So
especially if you have no idea what you're doing, like no idea what you're doing, and then, or you've been doing it for years and then realize maybe there's a better way to do this. There's always a better way, like if something works for you, definitely stick with it, but there are tweaks that you can make sometimes to just make it even better. Like
spoiler alert, she talks about going from a pantser to an outliner, so No. It works for you, Angie. I totally agree. So
I'm open, as you know.
yeah,
I'm
I know you
open.
tried. I
I
know you
tried.
tried.
Right?
So,
Like I just don't have the patience for outlining. That's what it
but it
is.
works for you. You've written some great books without needing it, so it works for you. So I say don't change what ain't broke. Well, oh, and she's also giving away 2 books, an
Yes.
MG and a YA.
Charlotte Bennardo is offering one MG book, Evolution Revolution, Simple Machines, and one YA book, Blonde OPS. Please leave a comment and or subscribe on all of our social media platforms listed in the description box. For each comment and or subscription will act as an extra entry for the giveaway. For example, if you subscribe to our channel right now, which I know you want to do, and leave a comment that acts as 2 entries into the giveaway, giving you a head start on anyone who only just leaves a comment. So please like, subscribe, comment for 3 entries into the giveaway. It's really pretty easy.
So yeah, definitely stay tuned. Go watch. It'll be in our description. The raffle information will be in the description. So go and enter your name for the raffles because that's really cool. Her great books, great books.
Yes. Yeah. And so we'll have some other videos coming up where she kind of describes what the books are about.
Yeah.
That way you can, when you win, right, you can enter to win, right?
Yeah.
So when you win, you can know a little bit about what the books are and what they're about, and decide which one you want. Because they sound
Lots
pretty
of
cool.
choice.
Like,
Yeah, lots of choice. So thank you again to Charlotte. We had a fantastic time with her. Great way for me to start a weekend. We tape these near the weekend and I am super excited to start the weekend. I want to go right now. So, oh, and if you feel like writing, maybe go onto our YouTube channel and click on one of our little sprints. We give you can sprint with us and eventually we'll get to live sprinting and we'll let you know when that happens too. So awesome.
Okay, well, that's it, everyone. If you like these videos, please like and subscribe to our channel so that you know when more videos come out, and you'll know when the giveaway is starting and a little bit more about those books that are coming out. And we thank you so much for joining us today. Have a great weekend or whatever rest of the week, whenever you're watching this.
Bye.
Bye.
Charlotte Bennardo is offering one MG book, Evolution Revolution, Simple Machines, and one YA book, Blonde OPS. Please leave a comment and or subscribe on all of our social media platforms listed in the description box. For each comment and or subscription will act as an extra entry for the giveaway. For example, if you subscribe to our channel right now, which I know you want to do, and leave a comment that acts as 2 entries into the giveaway, giving you a head start on anyone who only just leaves a comment. So please like, subscribe, comment for 3 entries into the giveaway. It's really pretty easy.